Hey Nico, come here, take a look at this. This is the Camry SC. Alright, now you told me that your trigger points were cost of ownership, safety, and navigation with the Georgia law.
Yeah,
right?
gotta have it.
Alright, perfect. So let me go over a few quick things here. Alright, first off, cost of ownership, it's Toyota. You have fantastic fuel economy. If you take a look right here, you can see that you've got up to 39 on the highway, so basically 40. You remember people love the Prius, well, it was 40, so you're basically there with the full-size sedan. Alright, you have the absolute best in safety ratings. Come here, come on closer, look at that. Count those stars. How many stars is there?
There's a whole bunch of 5 stars.
That's 5 stars. That's as high as you can get across every category. Okay. Is that the safety you want?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Safe enough.
The reliability you want? We're going to talk a little bit more. Come here. Let me show you this. Take a look at the alloy wheels. You got great tread surface, right? This is for your family. You mentioned that you have your kid, right?
Yeah.
So take a look at this. You think that's got enough storage for you?
It should be.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get in here.
Yeah. Oh, get in there. Get in there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no, wait. I want to show you the kid.
Yeah, you gotta shut me in there. That's good.
Come on. All right. Take a look back here. Now, for your child here, if you take a look here, we don't have to deal with the car seats, right? So let me show you something. Come here a little bit closer. You've got the easy clasp right here.
Oh, that's nice.
And if you see back here as well.
Got the back there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's easy when you put that car seat in and out. As far as other features go, come here, let me show you some safety features. So this does have automatic high beams, right? So when you got your high beams turned on, it's got a camera system here in the front that's going to read incoming and outgoing tail lights. If it sees that, it's going to turn your high beams off. So you're not blinding anyone, and so you're not drawing anyone who might have drunk a little bit straight into your front end. You've also got a lot of other great features here. You've got radar guided cruise control. You've got the pre-collision system. You have traction control. And if you sort of take a look right there, you're going to see there's a switch in that console that flip down. So it looks like we can press a button to launch a missile, but you're not. That's actually your SOS button. So if you need to, in a pinch, you can call fire, emergency, and medical straight to your GPS location. And in fact, if something were to happen and you were knocked unconscious, but your child was there in the back, as soon as the airbags are deployed, emergency and medical are going to be sent right to where you're at. So in those critical moments, you're going to be covered. Come here. I already told you a little bit about some of the systems, but I want to show you something really cool right here. Go ahead and put your hand on this. I want you to touch this. What do you think you're touching there, Nico?
Well, that feels like some pretty hard plastic.
Yeah, that's actually a radar dish. That's a millimeter wave radar dish, and that ties in with that camera system to your key safety systems here with Toyota, available on every trim level from L and up. So that means we have a dynamic radar cruise control. It's got a range of 0 to 115 miles per hour. That means that quite literally, if someone goes to a full stop and you're in cruise, it'll bring you all the way to a full stop.
Even if I'm going 115 miles per hour.
If you're going 115 miles per hour, you can cruise, but Toyota does not recommend you do so, especially in the state of Georgia. Now, the other cool thing about that is the pre-collision sensor. So even if you're not in cruise control, if you're coming up on someone's tail end and Toyota says you're a little bit too close, that'll put an audio alert out. But let's say something happens or someone slams their brakes. If it can tell you're about to hit and you don't have time to react, it will use the power assisted braking to bring it to a full stop. One other thing I want to show you. I mentioned a few things, but let me tell you a little bit about our 4-star safety system. All right. Now, I already told you about traction control. I mentioned the power assisted braking, but I didn't tell you about the pulse anti-lock brake system. That's part of that, and how that plays into your enhanced vehicle stability. So just like when you were to start to spin on one wheel and that pulse anti-lock braking slows that down for the traction control, when you're doing your cornering, your outer wheels move faster than your inside. It uses that system to slow those down so you can take corners faster with more control. Here, you know what? We need to test one other thing. Pop it here. I want to see how you like the inside. Let's take a look. Feel that leather. Has it got the leg room you need? It feels good? Okay, let me test one other thing out. So you said that you need navigation, right?
Oh yeah, it's always useful.
I'm going to show you something really cool here. Now this has a charge pack that's part of this, right? But in particular, I want to show you how you're going to have that navigation you mentioned. We've gone over safety. We've gone over cost of ownership. Well, for one thing, You've got 4 years, 45,000 miles, a free service, and a lifetime powertrain warranty with this vehicle. So how do you like having warranty for the rest of your life?
That's nice.
That's pretty low cost, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you also get $250 off your deductible from our collision center here for each new vehicle you purchase. And the 4 years, 45,000 does cover your engine oil, your filter changes, your tire rotations, and your fluid top-offs.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. Plus 5 years, 60,000 of roadside assistance. But now, let me show you this. This is Apple Carplay. By just plugging it in and hitting the allow button, look, here's your navigation, just like this.
Oh, what? Got a 3D thing too?
Absolutely. Here, we're going to test one other thing out. Buckle up. Now, this is a sport mode, so you do have panel shifters, and you can upshift and main shift manually through. But for right now, I just want you to see how it feels. And we're just going to go through a little quick drive here. Now, I told you the pre-collision system about, right? And I told you how it ties in with the radar-guided cruise control. See how easy this is? I press this button right here, and I press this, and I can set it to be 3 cars, 2 cars, 1 car away. It's just that simple. And as soon as I set my speed, it'll maintain that speed. And if we come up on somebody, it'll slow us down. If somebody were to cut in front of us, it'll automatically slow us down. And if the lane of traffic clears up or we move over, it turns it right back to the speed we were going at previously.
Right.
You also have your lane tracing assist here that you can turn off and on with just one button. It uses this camera system, so it reads lines on the right side and the left side of the road. And if you start to go out without using your turn signal, it'll do an audio alert and put you right back on course. So let me ask you this. You mentioned that you were looking for navigation. Does this have the navigation you're looking for?
Yeah.
You mentioned that you wanted low cost of ownership. With you having warranty coverage for the rest of your life, and for you not having to pay for any service for your next 4 years, you having insane fuel efficiency, and the fact that you've also got low power LEDs that are basically never going to break and last forever, does this have the reliability and low cost you're looking for?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Perfect. My last question for you is this. If we can get the price and payment right today, do you think you can go ahead and see yourself taking this home?
Yeah, I think so.